guys, it's Scott here, and today I'll be unboxing the Rock Band 4Stratcoaster Edition, which in other words is Rock Band 4 with, as you can see, the wireless guitar. Now I've gone for the Xbox One version, plainly because all of my songs are on the Xbox 360, and as you may have heard of, you can transfer your songs from the Xbox 360 version to the Xbox One version. But enough of that, we're here to take a look and unbox Rock Band 4. We then have the actual image of the guitar, as well as saying game included, and then obviously Xbox One, Rock Band 4 and vice versa. So this one's sort of a joint venture by Mad Catz and what's left of Harmonix. Moving on to the back of the box, you can see all the usual information is what you'd expect from a Rock Band title, such as a list of songs that are included. If we can just make it out just there. But as I mentioned, if you do own the Rock Band for the similar console family, such as PS3 or Xbox 360, you can export your songs across to play on the Xbox One or PS4. I believe it is completely free, but we'll find that out later. And then on the other side, it gives you sort of a rundown of what's included in the box, such as the game and the wireless guitar. Now, it doesn't actually mention anywhere that I can see if it includes the wireless adapter to actually use other guitars with it. It just says it includes game, wireless guitar controller, strap and 2 batteries. So even though this is in a sense £60 more than the standard game on itself, you don't get the wireless receiver, which is a bit of a downfall, as you could probably pick up spare guitars, secondary guitars quite cheap. If you did buy the standard game or get the standard game, you obviously get the adapter, which allows you to use previous gen guitars on your Xbox One. This does include it. So if you wanted to buy a second guitar for Rock Band 4, unless they make the wireless adapters separately, which at the moment I don't think they are, you'd have to buy Rock Band 4 all over again in order to use a guitar, or buy a spare guitar if they plan on releasing them separately, which is a bit weird, a bit strange. Anyways, not a lot really to see. Said pretty thin. Got more information artwork all the way around the sides. Yeah, again, pretty much standard form. It feels a lot thinner than the previous Rock Band games or Guitar Hero games. And just open this up, takes a lot of the pressure off. So it's just a thin, very thin cardboard sleeves. Reminds me of the Bandai Namco Games packaging design that they use for their collector's edition, which is actually quite disappointing considering that this does cost like £120 at retail. Nevertheless, once we've got that open, we have just a plain white box, and then we open that up, we have the guitar with the game. Could you see that? So, just like the Rock Band guitars of old, you have to piece it together. So, there is the headpiece, which is clipped in place. Put that there. We have the instruction book for guitar, as well as a selection of Mad Catz stickers. No rock stickers here at the moment, which is quite surprising. There's usually Guitar Hero and Rock Band or guitar bundles such as this include stickers whereby you could customise your controller, but all there is Mad Catz stickers. We have the strap, which, as you can possibly just make out, says Rock Band. We then have, probably taking these out in the wrong order, the actual game disc, Rock Band 4 Rock Your World, which it's actually quite loose for a sealed game. We then have 2 AA batteries, because obviously the guitar is wireless. And then finally we have the wireless guitar, which once again feels a bit smaller than the guitars released previously onto the Xbox 360 and even PS2, because I believe there was some Rock Band game on the PS2. I know there was a Guitar Hero on the PS2 anyway. So it's a lot lighter and thinner. You can take that either in a positive or a negative aspect. If you thought the Guitar Hero controllers were quite weighty, or Rock Band controllers were quite weighty, then you've got comfort in knowing that this is a lot lighter, but also there's no batteries in, which adds a tiny bit of weight. But yeah, I mean, you've got loads of plastic. Still feels as solid, different buttons and so forth, as what the Rock Band controllers of old used to be like. And then once we've got rid of all of that, there's nothing else in the box. So there's no wireless receiver adapter if you wanted to use any other guitars on your Xbox One, which is a bit terrible, really, when you think about it. As you'd expect, especially for the price tag of £120, for the guitar wireless adapter to be included, especially as they've bundled it with the standard Xbox One game. As if your guitar was to break, or you wanted to play two friends, or with a friend, you'd have to get a separate guitar, which, yeah, haven't been made. But I've mentioned that already. Nevertheless, just going to open this up, just so we can see what's on the inside. So we'll get that open, and all we have is the Rock Band 4 game disc. No codes, no manual, squat diddly nothing. So yeah. So I've still not taken the cellophane off of the actual guitar itself, but that's what you can pretty much expect from it. So you have the big fret buttons up at the top, just like Days of Old, and you have the smaller ones for the solo, and in a sense, if you've got smaller hands, down here, which is the one thing I liked about the Rock Band guitar controllers, is the fact that if you're a bit small, you could use these buttons. If you've got long arms, you can use these, or you can mix in between. But in terms of how they feel, pretty much the same as they did on the old guitar. They do feel a bit newer and fresh, but that's obviously because it's come directly out of the box. But they do have sort of a weird feel to them. Don't feel as glossy or as shiny as what they did. It feels like they've actually got some grip to them, so you're not going to slip your fingers off when you start sweating. But yeah, that's what you can expect from it. And then if we move on to the back, that's where you put your batteries in. So yeah, that's what you can expect from Rock Band 4, the straight coaster, I believe it's called, edition of the game, which is obviously now available. So yeah, thanks for watching.